Hi guys, I think this is very important to get out there right now. And I have no proof other than my experiences and my works as of if this is true or not, and my strong belief. So please take this with a grain of salt and don't do anything stupid unless you're really desperate, like I was. Now, let's get started. I used to be the biggest critic of anything religious. I didn't believe anything was controlling us except for us, nature, and science. Now, I was also alone and lonely all the time and very depressed, just about almost every day. And one of those very depressing days, I started to research and see if maybe there was a way I could get help from the heavens. I did some research and Bible reading, and I came across sacrifice. I thought about Jesus, how he sacrificed his whole life to become the new king or God, and came across burnt offerings, and I never knew that was in the Bible before. I thought that was Satan stuff, but they used to burn. If they had food left over from the next day, they had to burn it on the altar to offer it, send it back up to the heavens to the Lord. That was one of them. And ever since Jesus died, you didn't have to do burnt offerings anymore, but you could and still get help from the heavens. Now, thinking about all this, I took all of my stuff one day and I had my cousin witness it. I took everything that was important to me, everything that I thought made me me. All my football cards, all my baseball cards, all my writings, all my drawings, all my posters, all my everything I liked. I took everything I liked and I burned it in the fire. And I asked to be cool, and because I've never been cool before, and for money to help the less needy, because I was that way I've been that way a couple of times, and that's basically what Jesus did. He helped the less needy, and now nothing happened for months, and I regretted this for a long time until December 23rd, 2019. I mean, right around when Jesus was born, and then on December 23rd, 2019, I got beat up so bad, I think I died, and an angel took my place. And here, that's me, and it gets worse before it looks like it gets better. It gets worse before it gets better. That was the day of that this happened. Now that's pretty bad. And about, let's say, a month later, when I started to recover, I started noticing some insane changes. Like, I could do artwork like really fast and really good. I could play the piano, I could play music, I could write poetry, all these things that I'd never been able to do before. Never. Piano, poetry, artwork. I could build stuff. I could build anything. I was a carpenter. I was an artist. I was a poet. All these things I never was able to do before. And I decided to see what my IQ was, because I'm like, I feel smart. And one of the most amazing things was dogs. Dogs, they used to growl and bark at me all the time. Even the dog that I live with in here, I would walk up the stairs and it would growl and bark every time it heard me, like it wanted to kill me. And after a month after I recovered, I came home, and what did that dog do? One time, it barked a couple of times, went down the hall. Second time I came back, it greeted me and whined and licked and loved me. And that dog and me are best friends now. All the stuff I used to be interested in, I used to watch sci-fi all the time. Now I watch reality shows. My whole everything changed. And what's amazing about the artwork, I think I figured out what's happening because the Lord works through me now. I don't hear him, or Lord, I don't hear he or she, whatever. I don't hear the Lord. I don't see the Lord, but I'll be doing something. I won't, sometimes when I'm drawing or painting, I won't even know what I'm painting until I'm done. And as soon as I finish, I have a name for it immediately. Like, oh, that was the first war. That's creation evolution. Let's look at some examples. Hold on. Got an example right here. Be a little quiet because there's people. Okay. Now, let's see if you can see the tornadoes. I did that in a half an hour. This, I built in I don't know how long, but those also. Hmm? No. Yeah, what about her? The doggy. Come here. Yes, you're good. You come downstairs? You come downstairs, doggy? That's the dog I was talking about. Now, this is what I'm working on now. There's going to be a Jesus figure down there. And let's take a look at creation evolution. One of the first ones I did. And let's go back and back. Videos. Let's see, where are the photos? Photos, and I hope it comes up. Art. I never used to be able to do this stuff. And where? Oh, come on. All right, you know what? Let's look up because it was actually a drawing. Let's go back. Oh, and my IQ. I forgot that. It used to be below average. I looked, and there's that scar. I decided to see what my IQ was. It was below average. I was in slow classes when I was a kid. Now, I was high too on weed when I did it, and it's in the 120s now. It's above average. And okay, come on. Oh, there's some of the paintings. Where is? No. Oh, there it is. Where'd it go? That was when I started it. And I didn't even know what the hell I was doing until up there. I finished it, and I said, "That's creation evolution." And the rocks. Let's look up at the rocks. Rocks. Oh, come on. There they are. Boom. Now, these. That one I didn't really know what I was doing until the end, and I said, "That's the first war." The dinosaurs down there and the alien ship. And, I mean, the lizards were here first, and we seeded ourselves with, well, I've got a big theory on where we came from and what's really going on, but that is for another time. And see if I got anything else that I missed here. No. Oh, yeah. I've been through some serious trials and tribulations. That's on some of my other videos. And it seems every day it gets harder, and there's another curveball for me to figure out and grow my brain because the Lord is preparing me for my destiny. So these gifts that I was given, and they are gifts that I was given, is not coming with an easy life, but it's a lot better than the one I had before when I was depressed. Every single day I would wake up and I would go to that sliding door and just press my forehead against the glass and just wish I had the guts to kill myself. But those days are over.